firstly, I'll just get you guys just quickly to introduce yourselves and your age. I know some of you, but just go around the group. Tell me your age.
Noah, and I'm 16.
Yep, I'll just shake your hand. Good, Noah. Yeah.
Jared, 16.
Jared, nice to meet you.
16.
Ollie.
Ted, 18.
Ted, nice to meet you.
Mohit, 15.
Mohit, nice to meet you.
Billy, 15.
Billy, nice to meet you.
Marley, 15.
Marley.
Riley.
Riley. Right.
Angus, 15.
Angus, nice to meet you.
Teague.
Teague, 13.
Sam, 17.
Sammy.
Auburn, 17.
Auburn.
Flynn, 17.
Yes, Flynn.
Aiden, 18.
Aiden. All right, thanks, boys. I'm Tom. Coming in a bit closer. I'm Tom. I go by Scolls, but call me whatever you want. Does anyone follow my content? Yeah. Awesome. So, a little bit about me. I grew up in Alice Springs, small country town in Central Australia. And then a week before I turned 18, I moved down to Perth to pursue my cricket. Obviously, similar to Albany, in Alice, you can't really make it professionally. You've got to move to try and chase it. So I did. I was all of your ages, and all I wanted to do was play cricket. Wanted to play for Australia, wanted to play professionally. So a week before I turned 18, I moved down to Perth to play. Played at Melville, and I've been very fortunate that cricket has given me an unbelievable life. I went and spent 6 years living in London. I lived up in Darwin for a few years playing cricket. I've lived in Perth. I've met some amazing people, and I'm now really lucky through coaching to be travelling the world doing things like this. Meeting young, keen cricketers from all parts of the world. I was in India last week. I spent 4 months in the UK this year, and I am very, very grateful for what the game of cricket has given me. And so hopefully today I can give back a little bit of what I know and what I've learnt to you guys, and help you in your cricket careers and cricket journeys. You'll all be wanting different things in your careers and your lives, and also out of today. It's going to be really hard. Like, I usually work one-on-one with players, and then I can go quite deep with them and sort of give them lots of value. But with 14 of you guys, it's hard. It's going to be hard to give you all a lot. So my goal out of today is to try and get to each of you for a little bit, try and get to know you in our brief period of time, and try and give you 1 or 2 key things to take out of today. Like I said, some of you, and I might ask what your goals in your cricket are right now. Some of you might be just to be the best cricketer in Albany you can be, and that's awesome. Some of you might want to go and play grade cricket in Perth. Some of you might want to play for Australia. Whatever your goals and dreams are, I'm going to try and help you take the next step towards that. Okay, but today I think it's really important that you ask lots of questions. I don't know what you want to, I don't know you guys, I don't know what you want to get out of it. Whereas if I'm talking to you, I'm throwing you a few balls or something, it might be that you say, oh, I'm really struggling with this, and then I can help you. Like I say, there's 14 different people here. If I work on your cover drive, you might be wanting to work on your back foot, you might be wanting to talk about your confidence, something like that. So make sure you talk and give me something about you so I can help as much as I can. Ask lots of questions. Okay, today's going to be batting focus, but I'm going to be talking a fair bit about mindset and trusting and believing in yourself and those sort of things, because any of you that follow my content, I'm a huge believer in that it's our mind that determines how good we become. Every single young cricketer around the country, around the world, can play a cover drive pretty well, can play a cut and a pull, can bowl the ball on the stumps. The ones that succeed, the ones that go on to be the best in whatever level, the best cricketers in this Southern Smash, the best cricketers in grade cricket in Perth or playing for Australia, the ones that understand their thoughts and their emotions to allow their skills to perform at their best. Okay, if you're the best bowler or the best batter in the nets here, but you stand at the top of your mark in a game, or you stand while tapping your bat and you're overcome by nerves and emotion, you're not going to be able to execute your skill. So I'm a huge believer in understanding your thoughts and emotions so that you can perform at your best. So I'll talk a little bit about that. I know kids these days, we can't talk for too long because you lose attention, lose focus. So boys, let's just all pad up. Okay, we got heaps of balls. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we've got 5 nets. So we'll go in 2s and a couple of 3s. We're going to do just basically a fair few drills, just working on a few technical things. And like I say, every single player here is going to have a different game. You're a different style, different method. 5 years ago or 10 years ago, if me or someone else saw a young Steve Smith batting the way he bats, we might try and change him. But he's just reinvented cricket. There's no textbook anymore. I have certain beliefs that I think work, certain fundamentals that make you hit the ball consistently well. But if you've got your own style, your own method, I think it's about trying to make that better. make that the best it can be, not try and change you. But if you're making the same error over and over again, there's something wrong. We need to address that. Okay, so today we're going to get you guys throwing and feeding to each other. I'm going to be walking around. We obviously got Doves here to help out as well. Obviously a very good cricketer, so pick his brain as well. Very experienced. So I'm just going to be trying to get to each of you at some point. Okay, but feel free to come to me. Feel free to just, if you're standing at the back of the net waiting for your turn and I'm not with anyone, feel free to come over and ask a question, get my thoughts or opinion on anything. Yeah, any questions? All right, Pat, gear on, full gear. Boys, just one more thing, sorry I should have said, just in this sort of session, 5 nets, 14, 13 players, there's going to be balls flying around, okay? So just be mindful of where the balls are. Don't walk at the back of the net without looking. If you're standing at the back, just keep your eyes on the net the whole time. I don't want anyone going out of here injured, okay? Nice shot. What's your name? Jared. Try not to walk through your shots. Try and keep a little bit of weight in your back toe. Hit and hold. Yeah, one step. Nearly. Well played, well played. Shot, Jared. Awesome. Great shape. Lovely shot, Auburn. What's his boy's name?
Angus.
Shot, Auburn. Nice, Angus. Shot, Auburn. That's one stem guard there.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like he's a Star Trooper. You're from Star Wars, bro. Shot, Jedi. Shot, Auburn. Shot. Nice shape. Holding it. It's good. All right, boys. Just come in a bit. Just want to have a quick chat. Just you 4 come around a bit. You guys can stay in your nets. You guys come over. Can I borrow your bat, Angus? Big weapon this. Coming in. Come round. Right, good start, really good start. There's heaps of potential, heaps of skill here. Okay, I don't really like the word talent. I think that no one's born knowing how to do something, we learn everything. So the fact that you guys can hit a cricket ball well means you've trained, you've learnt it, you've practiced it. So the level of skill is pretty good. What I'd say is, some of you might think this is a bit boring. Some of you might be like, oh, underarms, oh yeah, easy. But I promise you, this is where you make technical improvements and you can get volume in. And if you want to be a really good player, this is the sort of thing you need to do heaps of. Heaps of. All the best players I've seen do so many sessions where they focus on this sort of thing. And all the players I work with, we do lots and lots of underarms. Because what it does is it takes, if I'm facing a bowler where they could bowl the ball any length, I've got to be still and I've got to then make decisions. Where's the ball? What line is it? What length is it? Where do I move to? And when you're facing bowlers, it should be all about decision making. You shouldn't be thinking about body and movements. That should just happen naturally. Okay, when we do underarms, we take away all the decisions, and what we can do then is, when our brain's not thinking about making decisions, we can focus on certain body parts. So we can think, okay, head. I was saying to you about not letting your back hip come around. So he's able to then focus his attention on a body part, swing the bat, and then make some improvements then and there. And he did. 3-4 balls in, he was improving his swing because he can focus on it. But if he was trying to do that while facing a bowler, A, the ball's probably not going to get delivered in the right spot to where he wants it, but B, his brain's working at 1,000,000 miles an hour trying to decipher where the ball is. Okay, so this is where you should be trying to make your technical improvements. And you can't find this boring if you want to be a successful player. I don't do much practice myself anymore, but I used to love hitting underarms. I could do this for hours because I just love the feeling of hitting a cricket ball. Okay, and it allowed me to work on certain things. Okay, so we're going to do a lot of underarms, I've said, but you've got to try and not find this boring after this. If you come to a net session with all of you guys aspiring to be better, you might come to the nets for fun, but you've also got to come to the nets to improve. You should be doing this with your mates. Lots of underarms. You go for 20 minutes, put the timer on, I'll go for 20 minutes. You hit 100 balls, I'll hit 100 balls. Whatever you do, this is where you can make lots of technical improvements quickly. Okay, when I say quickly, it might happen in a month because you've hit 1,000 balls or 2,000 balls. Whereas if you don't do this sort of thing, it might take you 2 years to improve something technically. Okay, couple of things I'm seeing. I've said to a few people, when you hit a good shot, I don't want to see this. I want you to try and hold your shape. Okay, your body is trying to understand what position you want it to get into. If you're hitting it, getting into that position, then you're getting out of that position quickly, you're not giving yourself a chance to learn, and you're not giving yourself a chance to remember that position, that muscle memory. So when you hit a nice shot, and you know when it's a good one, unless you've done a sort of over the shoulder flow, done a full swing, that's okay. But if you're playing a check drive, try and hold your shape. Try and hold your top elbow strong. Don't let it collapse. Does that make sense? Try and hold your shape as long as you can. 1, 2. You see on TV, the very best players, they hit a nice drive and they're holding their shape. It's almost for the cameras. Okay, I want you to do that. Practice that position. Okay, one more thing for now. A lot of us are bottom hand dominant. We throw with, so I'm a right hand thrower, right hand bowler, right hand writer. So I'm called a right hand batter, but when I'm playing any sort of drive or any sort of shot down the ground, it should be my left hand that dominates. As soon as my right hand wants to take over, my swing wants to go that way. Okay, so it's okay to be bottom hand dominant, but when you want to hit down the ground or in front of the wicket, you want to be trying to control your swing with your top hand. Okay, if you hit it with your bottom hand, if you're bottom hand dominant, that's fine. You just have to hit the ball a bit later, and generally you'll hit the ball a bit squarer. You don't have to hit the ball down the ground. That's an old mentality. Hit through the V, that's old. A lot of successful players these days don't hit the ball through there. But if you want to hit the ball through there with success, you've got to be really trying to control the swing with your top hand. Okay? Bottom hand going like this is going to take the ball, you're going to slice it, or you're going to hit across the line. Any questions? So just now all I want to see is guys trying to use that left side, hitting down sort of through cover and anywhere sort of straighter than cover, using your left side and holding your shape. Okay, off we go.
When this kid's throwing now, gets a bat, come over and have a look
Yeah.
and do something with him.
Yeah, cool. Nice shot, nice shot. It's fascinating that the stuff that, like, the mistakes they're making now is what test players are making.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
imagine.
I'm really close with Chris Rogers, and he's the high performance coach of Cricket Australia.
Yeah.
And he sends me a lot of footage, and he talks to me a lot about, I had Travis head up in Brisbane, this is like middle of last year, and he's like, he was slicing the ball because he's getting front on, and he wasn't even aware that he was doing that.
Is that what you're picking up with age?
Exactly.
You've been doing that for a few years.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like,
a good conversation with Leaf about Chris Rogers about how he trains.
Yeah.
Same what you were saying with the throwdowns.
Yeah.
Leaf told me he used to never even come on this stuff. He
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah.
He would just go on the grass.
and he used to
have
always use
throwdowns.
tennis balls.
Yep.
Like, because he wants to hit the ball late, and that was one of his great strengths, was he could play the moving ball.
Yep.
He averaged, like, he did well in England in the Ashes, whereas all the other Aussies would, like, they're used to practicing on this stuff, so they go like,
He was brilliant when he was on the radio too. I loved those former test players going on the radio.
Yeah.
I learned so much listening to them.
yeah,
talk about the game.
mate, the way he talks about the game is phenomenal, and I have conversations with him almost daily, like. So I learn so much, but like, it's just the same stuff that I'm saying to these kids. Like, they're doing it at a higher level, but if you can correct a few of those mistakes now, they can make such a difference.
Yeah, no, I
But it's just a human movement. Like, we all want to go
But what you're saying about holding that pose, that's more about the muscle memory, isn't it?
Yeah.
You hold the muscle memory.
Yeah.
You
And
let
it's
yourself fall off it.
exactly. But like if you give any kid, and I say this in my sessions, if I gave you any kid a bat, and I said hit this ball as hard as you can, you're a right-hander, you're going to use your right side. That's your strong side. You're going to go bang. So we're now trying to get them to use their non-dominant side, their weak side, and keep this strong side out of the shot.
Yeah.
We're trying, because as soon as they go that way, they're going across the ball and they're far less likely to have success.
That point you made about hitting straight, you're right. People don't have to hit through there.
Nah.
Particularly quick bowling.
Nah.
It's very hard to hit quick bowling there. It has to be an excellent shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas with deflecting the angles.
And like, I've got a really good mate who's the captain of Sussex in England, and he said for many years he would spend his whole winters trying to hit down the ground.
Yeah.
He'd be on the bowling machine trying to use his left side, hitting down the ground. He went and did some work in Sydney with David Warner and Steve Smith's batting coach, Trent Woodhill, who coaches the Melbourne Stars and whatever.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
And Woodhill's theory is, okay, he watched him bat and said, you're a bottom hand, back foot dominant player.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is just become so good, sit deeper in your crease, and then anything slightly short, you're going to cut and pull. And when you're driving, you can almost drive off the back foot with your bottom hand, square of the wicket.
Yeah.
And Brownie's averaged 60 in first class cricket ever since the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Because he's stopped trying to be something he's not, and he's anything full and straight, he'll block.
Yeah.
They get slightly sort of wide and short, and he uses...
It doesn't get blocked up, if bowlers can continually put it there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's about sort of trying to understand... Oh, this is him?
He's fallen over.
What's his name?
Billy.
Billy.
Good kid, loves cricket.
How are you, Nath? Good to see you. Yeah, good. Nice shot, Billy. Lovely shot. Go a few more. Nice, lovely. I like. Go a few more. I just want to have a quick look. Go another 10. Okay, one little thing, Billy. Get in your stance. Okay, look up. Ready? Okay, just about to throw the ball, but don't throw it. Get ready. Throw it. Pretend. Yep. Okay, stop. Okay, try not to let your hands get too wide.
Yep.
Because what that'll do, get in your stance again. If your hands get wide, it's going to bring your whole body weight this way.
Yep.
And then you're going to fall over.
All right.
So I want you to try and tuck your hands in.
Yep.
Look forward and try and sit your weight in your heels a bit more,
Yep.
not your toes.
Yep.
Okay, and keep that head nice and still.
All right.
Okay, try not to let yourself come like this.
Yep.
Lovely shot, Billy boy. Hands in, head still. That's all right, your head went over then. So what it looked like to me, the first one you were here, second one you were here. Weight in your heels. Good shot. So still, Billy, you don't want to be upright like this. Still relax, nice bit of flex in your knees. But you're not over here on your toes, you're sort of sitting in your heels a bit more. Hands in. 2 things. Heels and hands. Good shot, boy. Lovely shot. Take your time, heels and hands. Yep, pretty good. 2 more. Not bad, mate, not bad. That's a lovely shot, Billy. Well done. Good. Feel any different?
Yeah, just sort of like when I used to stand up down here and I already feel like going over.
Yep.
Now I sort of feel like more balanced.
Yeah, good. Come this way a bit, let these guys hit. Yep, so get in your stance.
Like that.
Yep.
So then I can,
And then the key is to try and not let this head and the right eye drop
Yep.
and come across.
Yep.
Try and keep that left shoulder and eyes, chin close.
yeah.
And then you sort of flex your knees a little bit, sit in your heels, that's it. Ball's released, and then what you're used to doing, when you go this way, you go like that and you sit back and your right shoulder drops.
Yep.
I want you to try from that position. Now you lead to the ball, now step, yep, with this side in, and then you can really hit the ball with power.
Yeah. So like.
There, that's it.
All right.
Yeah?
Thanks, guys.
No worries, well done. Love your shirt, mate. Collingwood.
Oh, it's actually Denmark. But
No, I know, but I know. Okay, I reckon you're getting your bat lift up too early in this drill. You might be timing's fine for pace bomb, but because this is slow, you're going up and then you have to wait, and then you're like slowing things down. So try and just go wait. Let the ball come closer and then go up and down in one movement. Does that make sense? Better. You want to be fluent in your swing. Better. Just come back a step. Noah, a little bit more. Yep. That's good. Nice shot. Shot, Noah. It's all right. Nice, Noah. Lovely shot. Shot. Good. Much better timing. So you've got to adjust your timing of your pickup to the pace of the ball. If you're going there and you're facing a slow ball, you're going to have to wait, and then you've got no flow. Like batting should be like a flow, not a. Do you know what I mean? So it shouldn't be too like jerky. You want to sort of flow your hands, and by just waiting, because it's a slow bowler, and then going up and down, it's much more fluent. Make sense? Shot. What's this boy's name? Seb. Good, Seb. Okay, you're just a little bit stiff in your foot because your weight's back and then you're reaching. I want you to try and just, because is that your stance? You've already got a wide base. Your feet are quite a bit wider than your shoulders.
Yeah.
So you don't need to take a big step. The bigger your step, the harder it is to get your weight forward. Okay, so from there, I want you just to try and go just a little lean into the ball, short little step. Yep, and then keep your head right over that front knee with a bent knee. Okay, so lead to the ball with your head and then a short step. Good. It's all right, feel wheeled at first. You just got to get your timing. Good, Seb. Nice! How'd that feel? Do you always hit it with power through there?
Yeah, normal.
That's a lovely shot, mate. Well done. Noah, come back a bit, mate. Come back. You're too close to him. Keep coming. Yeah, give him a chance if you hit it hard. Lovely shot, Seb. Keep trying to bend that knee with your weight over your front knee. Nice shot. Shot! Lovely shot. Great position. Good. Shot, Noah. Boys, just stop for a sec. I just want you all to stay where you are, as long as you can see me and hear me. Okay, just throw me, can you feed me a couple of balls? Okay, I want you to tell me, tell me what the difference in these shots are. Okay, just same feed. Hang on, touch shorter. Okay, 1 and 2. What's the difference? Anyone notice? Head, what about my head? Yeah, very good. First one I'm watching it, second one I'm just keeping my head down. Okay, watch my head again. 2 balls. Watch my head, watch my eyes if you can see them. Okay, second one. Can you notice the difference? Okay, Noah was doing that, but this is something I see everywhere I go. And I think it comes back to the old theory, keep your head down. There's no point looking at the ground when the ball's over there. Yeah, so what I say is track the ball with your eyes into contact and then track it out of contact with your eyes. It's not about lifting your head. If you lift your head, your eyes go up here. It's just about, let me show one more time. Watch my eyes. Come around this way a bit, boys. Come around. No, you just quickly run around and stand in that net. Can you come around? Can you see my eyes? Watch my eyes. Okay, watch my head position. Wait till Noah can, we'll see. Okay, watch my eyes, watch my head position. Okay, one more. Okay, I'm tracking the ball the whole way. Okay, simple thing, but a lot of players just hit and their head's here. You don't know where the ball is. All right, just a simple thing. Keep going. Oh. It's a nice bat, Noah.
Huh?
It's a nice bat.
But all the stickers.
So that's why it's a nice bat. What are your goals in your cricket, mate? How old are you?
17.
17. What do you think? What are your plans?
I think I'm going to move to Perth next year, so probably try and play a bit of grade cricket, whatever grade that is.
Yeah.
I think I just need to I think I can bat, but I just need to work on hitting the ball better, more often.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So do you know any way I can do that?
Lots of this stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of this stuff. And getting really tuning into your body and saying, ask yourself 2 questions. Did the ball go where I wanted it to go?
Yeah.
If you say yes, tick. Did I hit it with power?
Yeah.
If you can answer yes to both of them, awesome.
Yeah.
But I reckon if you're really honest with yourself, you might hit a shot. Like, let's watch these next few. Okay, let's watch these next few.
Yeah.
Did the ball go where he wanted it to go? Did he hit it with power? No.
It didn't
Go where he wanted to go. But he hit it with power,
Yeah.
so that's not right.
That one's probably.
That was pretty good. Yeah, we'll give him 2. So that's 1 out of 2 is what he wanted. Didn't go where. So already he's 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
So if you start getting really honest with yourself,
Yeah.
and you start saying, okay, did the ball go where it wanted to go? Yes, but I had no power, so probably a body weight thing. I was hitting the ball too early.
Yeah.
So I went where I wanted to go. Or okay, I hit it with power, but it didn't go where I wanted to go. So it's a technique thing.
Yeah.
It's something to do with my body movement that then affects my bat swing.
Yeah.
So then you've got to start problem solving and saying, what does it look like to do it really well? Okay, it looks like, okay, side on, top hand in control. So where did I go wrong? I probably was sitting back and then I pushed at the ball, got front on. Like, you've got to problem solve yourself. And this is something that, like, you've obviously got some coaches down here, but maybe not access to heaps or great. I don't know what they're like. But you've got to start watching TV, watching cricket, watching YouTube, listening to my stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And saying, okay, what does the best thing look like? How do I then do that?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And if you can answer those 2, if you can say yes to those 2 things, more often than not, or 80% of the time, 90% of the time in practice, you're going to score a lot of runs.
Yeah. So you got to hit it with power and where you want.
Where you want it to go. Yep, 2 things. And if you're going, yes, there's power, but it keeps going there,
I like it squirting.
yeah, then you've got to say, well, what's going on? It's probably because you're getting front on and then your swing's coming across the ball.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you've got to then try and stay side on, or if it's going across the ball, then your bottom hand's probably taking over and you've got to soften your bottom hand and use your top hand a bit more.
Yeah.
But if you can answer those 2 things, but they're things that can be worked on and trained in here and you can improve.
Yeah.
The other things like having concentration and batting time and knowing when to play the right shot, they're things that you learn in the middle.
Yeah.
And if you say you can bat, you've probably got a lot of those things already. You probably do them well without even realising. So you just need to spend hours in the nets. But like anything, you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
So if you want to be okay, you'll practice okay and you'll be okay. If you want to be excellent, your practice needs to be excellent. It needs to be often, and then you'll start to perform excellently.
Yeah.
But if, like I used to when I grew up in Alice Springs, boys, just come in real quick. Sorry, come in real quick. What's your name? Flynn. Come in, have a quick rest. Come in. Come around here, all of you around here, in the shade, have a quick rest. What have we been going? 50 minutes. So I was just about to say to Flynn, and I thought, you all should hear this. So I asked him, what do you want to do in your cricket? He said, whatever. And I said, whatever you want to get to, you'll probably get to if you're willing to put in the work. So if you want to be, can you just go that way a step? So if you want to be okay, you'll practice okay and you'll probably be okay. If you want to be good, your practice has to be pretty good and you'll probably be pretty good. What do you think Steve Smith wants to be? The best and excellent. What do you think his practice is like? The best and excellent. He hits the most balls. I was fortunate to go to the Australian training a couple of weeks ago before the Perth test. Justin Langer said, Michael Clark, Mike Hussey, Damien Martin, all these, reeled off a number of names, said they were the hardest workers he's ever seen. He said Steve Smith hits double the amount of balls that those blokes used to. Everyone talks about how Graham Hick has such a sore arm because he throws so many balls. Steve Smith is the best because he works the hardest. Fact. There's no shortcut to success. Okay, there's no magic pill, there's no overnight success. So whatever you guys want to be in your lives, not just in cricket, but if you want to be the best BMX rider, you want to be the best runner, you want to be the best doctor, anything, it's about the amount of work and effort you put in will determine what you get out, what your outcome is. Okay, I was just about to say to Flynn, when I was growing up in Alice Springs, we didn't have as good a resources as this. We didn't have the 3 turf nets next to each other, 5 great new nets like this. I used to go to the primary school I went to, we had 2 hard wicket nets, which were okay. And this is in the early 2000s. I didn't have a mobile phone, it was all home phones, believe it or not. But there's probably like this. There's 6 teams in this competition, I believe, probably 3 or 4 from around here. There are 4 teams in Alice Springs. I used to have mates from different clubs, similar age, all playing for the Alice Springs team, all wanting to do well, but they weren't as committed or determined as I was, and I've gone on and done a lot more in cricket than they have. But what I would do, that's not the point. What I would do is, on a Sunday night, I'd say, what am I doing after school tomorrow? All right, I've got to go to tennis coaching for an hour and a half, and then I've got an hour free from 5 till 6. I'd get on the home phone and I'd ring Josh. Hey Josh, do you want to have a hit tomorrow at Ross Park from 5 till 6? No, I'm busy, I've got soccer, no worries. I'd ring the next bloke. Do you want to have a hit for tomorrow? Can't. Third bloke, yeah right, I'm free, I'll meet you at the nets at 5, we'll have a throwdown for an hour and a half. My mum would come pick me up at 6:30, we'd go home. Next, I stay at the nets, end of the session. Hey Josh, do you want to have a hit tomorrow? Oh, I can't, no, I've got tennis. Okay, no worries. I'd get on the phone again, I'd ring the next bloke. Busy, ring the next bloke, busy. Oh, you're free, let's go and have a hit. And I would hit balls almost every day after school, often with 5 different guys. Or 4 different guys, 3 different guys. No bowling machine, no coaches, nothing fancy. But I was just getting volume in, because I loved it. Because I wanted to be the best. I wanted to play professionally. I dreamed of being on TV. I dreamed of getting paid to play. And so that made me take action. And I didn't sit on the couch going, gee, I want to be the next Mark Waugh. Gee, I want to be... And I didn't achieve everything I could have. I didn't achieve everything I set out to. But like I said at the start, I'm very fortunate to have lived a great life through cricket. So the fact that you guys are here in Albany, it's probably a lot easier than my journey. You've only got a 4.5 hour drive up to Perth. I had to relocate my whole life to Perth to try and pursue it. And then I went to England. But I was willing to do anything and everything to try and get there. So if you want to do it, you can. There's absolutely nothing stopping you. And cricket has never been more lucrative. You can live one of the most amazing lives if you want to, but only if you're willing to put in the work. So you'll get out whatever you put in. Okay, and if there's only one thing that you take away from today, I hope it's that. If you might say, look, and I said at the start, I want to play cricket in Albany, I want to have a family, live on a farm, awesome, awesome. No one's going to judge you for that, you're going to be really happy, you're going to have a great life. But if you've got any inkling to be a cricketer and you think, oh, I want to see what's possible, I want to see what I can do, then I encourage you to chase it, go after it. But it's not going to happen on its own. It's not going to happen without a hell of a lot of hard work. Okay, and I didn't get to play at Lords by luck or by chance. I didn't have a professional career by luck or by chance. I was putting in work every single day that I could with anyone and everyone. And you guys have that opportunity with these beautiful facilities and Perth only up the road. Nothing is stopping you if you want it enough. Yeah? All right, let's get back to it. On to practicing some spin now. Something that's hugely underrated. Well bowled, lovely shot. Hugely underrated here in Australia is practicing against spin. So I've given them no real structure, just said I want you to play spin, try things, try sweeping, try using your feet, try different things, try and learn what works for you. The other thing I've just said is to, once they hit a good shot, to not just rush into the next shot, try and learn from every shot. What did I do well? What could I have done better? Learn from every shot. So as you can see, it's all about them. I've said that they can't rely on the coach. They've got to be self-sufficient, got to feed well to each other. Shot, Teague. Just bowl. Bowl from where the bowler would bowl from. Not from over in front of the stumps. Heads up. Okay, boys, try not to hit the ball catching high. If you're going to hit it in the air, smack it out of the ground. Well bowled, Teague. Boys, this group, boys, come back. Yeah, bowl from normal. Yeah, about there. Make it a bit more realistic. Come back a bit. That's it. Give him a chance. That's it. Shot, Auburn. Good batting. So that ball, Auburn, I reckon you've got to do more with. Well, pull or punch to cover point. It's slow, it's short. You've got to do more with it. That's it. Well done. You're just faster on your feet. Just a mindset shift. Yes, there's a single. Auburn, think about where the gaps would be. Cover point, square leg, mid on, mid off. So work it off the back foot into those gaps. Nice shot. Stop, boy. Must be the Grove. Get that ball into a gap. That's no run. Cover point, square leg. Good batting, Angus. Okay, nice. Get in front of point though, Auburn. Nice shot. Great shot. Well bowled, good. That's all right, Auburn. You're trying to work it to mid on. That's good. Bowled, Teague. Nice shot. Dead straight. Good batting. Good, Auburn. There's a single. Good boy. Clinic done. Great session with the boys. 13 young players. Similar story to me, coming from a small country town. Really enjoy working with those guys. One of my big messages was that anything's possible if they believe it and they want to do it. They've got to put in the work. They're not limited because they're coming from a small town. These facilities here are great. Perth's not too far away. Anything is possible. But awesome to have had that done. Beautiful facilities here, as I keep saying. What a flies though. I'm now walking, got my gear, walking across the oval to the change rooms. We've got a game in 45 minutes. I think I'm going to miss this game. We've already made the final this afternoon, so I might miss this one and then be ready for the final this afternoon. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking your time out of your busy life to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you got some value, please subscribe below. Hit subscribe to our channel. We try and publish some really interesting and valuable content for you guys, so subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out our next 2 videos here below. Make sure you subscribe and also turn on post notifications, and join the CM community by purchasing some merchandise. Link is in the description below. Thanks, legends. Now go out and get it done.